back here on Sunrise. Good morning to you wherever you are. It's 22 degrees Celsius here in Kingston. Cool time. You're feeling it?
Chilly.
Yeah, we are. Well, shaken, stirred, and for a good cause. The Kiwanis Club of Kingston is going full on James Bond mode with their 2024 Casino Royale Grand Charity Ball, raising funds to transform lives across the country. Joining us this morning to tell us about the event that is about to get kicked off and the impact that the Kiwanis' work over the past 6 decades has had. We have the club president, Stephen Gregg, and former president, Newton Ramdale. Gentlemen, welcome.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. I mean, when we talk about service clubs, in high school I was in Interact Club, I must say. I was, and there was a healthy rivalry with the Key Club. But one of the things that we learn is the importance of service and, you know, key fundamental principles that you teach and you're bringing up children in. So kudos to you. The Kiwanis Club of Kingston is, you know, one of the most recognizable indeed. Tell us about this particular event and how it fits within the broader vision of the club.
Okay, thank you. So this event, that's this Saturday, we're having our annual charity ball. So it's our signature fundraising event.
It is, yeah.
And it's towards all our various charities. So this is where we make all the money to support the communities and the children. So Kiwanis is a service organization, an international service organization, and particularly we focus a lot on children. So we have major projects. We're going to be helping out the Cleveland's Basic School. We're doing some work with the Bustamante Children's Hospital. We have service leadership programs, which is, as you mentioned, Key Clubs, Builders Club, K-Kids, and so forth. So there are a slew of projects that we're going to be doing over the next year, and this is the event that we're going to use to raise most of the funds. We'll have other events, but this is our major fundraising, and we're going all out. It's the first ball for the Christmas season, and this year we're adding a different flair to it. We're adding a different flair. So the theme is Casino Royale, as you mentioned. So it harkens back to those iconic films that you used to see, James Bond, Mission Impossible, where the guys come in their tuxedo. It's a formal event. The ladies are dressed out in their very fancy gowns. And we have lots of themes around the concept of a ball and a spy thriller kind of thing. So to add a different flavor, so people are coming out to support Kiwanis, but at the same time have fun at it.
You know what I really, really respect about this? When you think about a club that has a 61-year history, you're talking about a club almost the age of Jamaica herself, right? Let's be very clear. And so clearly the work is impactful work, and the work obviously means so much to go from one president to another, and you'll also hand over to another. The legacy of the work is important. So people are coming to the ball to have a good time, but the work is
continuing.
Weighty work. It's impactful work. Former Pres, let me throw this one to you. People may not be aware. What are some of the things that they can say, wait a minute, Kiwanis did that? Walk me through some of the works that have happened over the years.
Okay, thank you. Great to be here. Over the years, we have done a lot of work with the blood bank. Persons don't realize that the blood plasma machine that is at the blood bank, we're the ones who bought it, we're the ones who maintain it. We have done a lot of work at the Chest Hospital. As a matter of fact, our secretariat is at the Chest Hospital. There is a blood collection center there that we are the ones who built it and maintain it. We still continue to feed the homeless downtown, in downtown Kingston. In the past, Kiwanis Club of Kingston has collaborated with other entities to have surgery for kids who could not afford it. We support, build, maintain a lot of basic schools around the place. And we also have done a lot of skills training center. So if you go back in our history, a lot of people don't even know that the maternity center, well, it's actually the hospital at Tivoli Gardens was actually built by the Kiwanis Club of Kingston back in the days. We built and furnished that place.
There are so many places where you go and you see donated by Kiwanis Club of Kingston, 1980 something or 1990, or you know, and you feel, and it says which prime minister opened it. And I think those things are important because somebody coming decades later and seeing it. Oh, Kiwanis did this all the way back then. Prime Minister Michael Manley opened it. Now, when you do it today and Prime Minister Andrew Holness opens it, like years from now,
Yes.
some kid is going to be saying, I don't know who these people were, but this is my club doing it. And I think it's so important. What can persons, other than dressing up and looking nice, what can persons expect from the ball? I mean, what kind of entertainment, what kind of program is
Of course. All right. So we have we have prizes and surprises around the theme.
Okay.
Our main entertainment is going to be Fab Five. We're going to have
you've gotten them back?
Yes.
They're a staple.
Yes.
And this is actually the 40th occasion of this ball. So a lot of people know about it.
Right.
Yes.
But this is the 40th iteration of it. We're also going to have a cabaret performer, Christine Elliott, is going to perform.
Yes.
She's excellent. Pegasus is going to put out a special menu, particularly for this event. So we have lots of other events that are going to be happening around the theme of Casino Royale. So
This is something that's actually on people's annual calendar.
it's the first ball for the Christmas season. So we're going in with a bang.
Where do people get tickets to be a part of the bang?
Okay, sure. All right, I wrote it down because I can't remember. So if you're interested in tickets, you can call 995-5755 or 361-1436.
All
Right? Or visit our social media pages. So there's Kiwanis Club of Kingston. We have a YouTube page. We also have a IG page, and all of the details are there. So you can always follow us, subscribe, all of that kind of stuff. But if you want information on the tickets, you can send us a message there or on those numbers that I mentioned earlier.
You know what I love about that? It means that there's another younger generation coming into the club because it's like whatever that thing is, you know, the subscribe thing.
I'll tell you something. A lot of persons who join now, they join because they say when they were in primary school or it was the Kiwanis movement that paid some school fee for them or something like this.
Right. They were in the club and then they went to Circle K at university and then they matriculated.
And a lot of them say we were the only parent they knew. We were the only steadying force in their lives.
It's the power of social attachment.
One thing I want to add that President Stephen probably didn't think. Even it's Fab Five, Fab Five is the number one band in Jamaica. And even though Pegasus closes off at 12 o'clock, don't tell anybody, but dancing usually goes up until about 1 o'clock.
Hey.
Yes, there's dancing after the show. There's
Bring the dancing shoes.
Yeah. Bring the dancing shoes. Yes.
Awesome.
Excellent.
All right.
Yes.
Our guests were Stephen Gregg, Kiwanis Club of Kingston president, and former club president Newton Ramdale. What's happening?
We're going to take a break. That's what's happening.
Well, then, sure. If you say so, then we do so. We'll
right.
take
We'll
a
be
break.
right back.
Please stay with us here on Sunrise.